Wow.
Well, yeah, we are feeling pretty festive tonight, especially with this being our final fifth quarter of 2022. And as you'll see throughout the show, there are a lot of people across mid-Michigan who are also in the holiday spirit. As always, we thank you for spending your Friday with us. I'm Audrey Dahlgren.
And I'm Ian Kress. Our big game took us to Hazlet tonight, where another installment of the Vikings-Williamson rivalry took place. We're going to start with the girls and get to the boys later in the show because this game meant a little more for a certain Viking. Isabel Lindo spent 3 years playing for Williamson before transferring to Hazlet in the summer. So tonight, the Davenport commit had her first chance to play her former team. In the first half, Lindo shows off the passing by threading the needle to Maddie Fan for an easy 2, which gave Hazlet a double-digit lead. Williamson, though, made sure to show off its point guard. Claire Casey cuts into the lead just before halftime. However, it didn't get any closer in the second half. Lindo going to drive through 4 defenders on her way to the hoop. She finished with 10 points. And then leading the stat sheet tonight for the Vikings was Emily Homan. The pick and roll was executed to perfection, and Homan gets 2 of her game-high 19 points. Hazlet takes down Williamson 49-28, and let's just say this was a game Lindo was looking forward to when the schedule came out.
She's cool, calm, and collected, but I think the last couple days at practice, you could tell this meant a lot to her, and the girls definitely didn't want her to be disappointed after tonight.
So it was a long week waiting for it, but I felt okay once I got out there and got into the game. It wasn't a big deal. So.
And to have the depth that you guys have, like Emily scoring 19 points, how much do you think that can really maybe not just help you settle down, but really everyone else?
We kind of pick each other up, and whoever has a big night has a big night, and everybody else, fills the roles. We're feeling good, we're feeling confident, and everyone that comes in off the bench too, we have that same momentum, and that's going to be deadly for teams next.
All right, so a fun little fact for everyone. Earlier today, Emily's dad posted this delicious dish on his Facebook, and guess what? The sesame glazed tofu was Emily's pregame meal, and it just so happened she popped off to lead the Vikings with 19 points.
I've never had tofu, but I guess I'm going to have to after seeing what Emily was able to do tonight on the hardwood. So might have to give it a try.
Right, looks so good. Well, staying in the red, but making our way over to Don Johnson Fieldhouse, the hometown Quakers hosting St. John's. Late in the game, Leah Kendall bringing the ball down the floor. She sees the open lane and gets the jumper to go. They were rolling. Despite the big lead, Quakers hanging tough. Sam Cronkright with the behind-the-back dribble, and she squeezes her way into the paint for the bucket. But by spreading the ball around, St. John's is able to create some space for Catherine Liner. And you can't see her, but she does get the 3 to fall. St. John's snaps a 2-game losing streak, 58-27, the final. Another matchup in the red taking place tonight was at Mason High School. The Bulldogs hosting Fowlerville and looking for their second straight win after starting the season 0-3.
Yeah, it's one stop our Haley Schoengart made tonight, so hey, happy Friday.
Hey guys, happy Hoops Friday to y'all as well. Like you said, the Bulldogs had some momentum headed into tonight after taking down Bath earlier in the week. So Mason was just looking to keep the good vibes rolling against Fowlerville tonight. Let's head on out to Bulldog Country. Here we come. Jocelyn Later, she'll be with the dish to a wide open Ava Cook, who drains the 3 ball to get the Bulldogs on a 10-0 run to start the game. The Gladiators showing they have some range too. The freshman Izzy Cox knocks down the 3. And listen, I am no meteorologist, but it was raining inside, raining 3s that is. Grace O'Berry banks that one on in. Mason picks up their second straight win, topping Fowlerville 37-21 the final.
Moving over to the CAAC White now. Portland traveled to the Dome to tangle with the Charlotte Orioles, and the Raiders wasted no time. They win the opening tip-off and instantly convert it into offense. Lily Thalen lays in 2 of her team-high 12 points. Then a loose ball makes its way to Ava Holmes. She drives the lane for 3 the old-fashioned way. Count that in the foul. Charlotte would fight back, though. Delaney Odell, not like Beckham, looking for some help, and Jalen Baker to the rescue. She gets the floater to fall, but Portland was too much to handle tonight. Defense to offense as Jaden Townsend finds Bella Spitzley up ahead, and she takes care of the rest. Portland rolls to victory over Charlotte, 59-23, the final. won the best small school conference in the state, aka the CMAC. The Fowler girls followed up last week's loss to Portland St. Patrick by getting an overtime win over Central Mount Calm.
Yeah, it was certainly needed for the Eagles because tonight they began the first test of a 5-game road trip against undefeated Lanesburg. Before we get to the highlights, we have to acknowledge the ugly sweaters being worn in the Berg. I think Cousin Eddie from Christmas Vacation would be proud of football coach Brian Borgman's sweater. It was real nice, and sort of like the Fowler girls' ability to run the floor. Katie Spicer grabs the offensive rebound, and she's off to the races, sends it down court to Brianne Hoffman, who kisses it off the glass with ease right as the buzzer sounds at the end of the third quarter. Lanesburg's Ashley Hawes doing all she could to keep the Wolfpack in it in the fourth, knocks it down from the top of the key. But the Eagles are tenacious on defense, and this turnover turns into a touchdown. Spicer with another football-like pass to Rebecca Smith. Fowler hands Lanesburg its first loss of the year, 56-24. Now to Bath, where the fourth grade junior Bees were as pumped as ever to be at tonight's game against Jackson, and the older girls were giving them something to cheer about. Cassie Buck weaving her way past the defender, and in transition she finds Aubrey Shively for the bucket. Bees up by 4, and Jackson calls a TO. Whatever was said in the huddle worked because Amari Hicks pulled down the offensive board, and after taking it coast to coast, she pulls up for the J. Vikings up by 2. But as the saying goes, sharing is caring, and it pays off for the Bees. Shively all alone in the corner, and her tray is money. Bath takes down Jackson 49-27.
Over to the Rams house now, not the Los Angeles Rams, the Holt Rams, because Grand Ledge was in town for a key CAAC Blue matchup. Holt on the fast break, and teamwork makes the dream work as Claire Tobias benefits from all the passing down low for the bucket. Now the Comets weren't intimidated. Olivia Navin feeds Ava Scanlon down low for 2 for the Comets, and the big milestone on the line tonight. We don't typically show rebounds as highlights, but when it's career rebound number 700 for Holt senior Janae Tyler, we of course have to show it. A big congrats to the Kent State commit as she gets 700 career rebounds. Holt wins this one 53-48 over Grand Ledge. All right, as we promised, now we're going to turn to the boys because we have a lot of good matchups. But first, we got to take a water break.
Yeah, the girls, the Hazlitt boys, just like them, tipped off against rival Williamston. A doubleheader of hoops in H-Town, and the boys were looking for their first win in the rivalry since 2019. Plus, we were at Lansing Catholic for a pivotal showdown in the CAAC White. Stay with us.
Welcome back to the Dean Trailways fifth quarter. Lansing Catholic and Lansing Sexton go way back and have had quite the matchups over the past few years. Last year, the teams met 3 times, and in their third meeting, the Cougars ended Sexton's season. So you know the J-Dubs were looking to get some revenge tonight. Sexton would lead 41-33 with just under 6 minutes to play. And Keyshawn Somerville drives, and the freshie gets the bucket to extend the Sexton lead to 10. Catholic not going down without a fight. Jack Jacobs gets around the defender, and that one is good for 2. Cougs bring it to 6. The J-Dubs were just on fire tonight, though. Devon Hodges-Smith with an open lane, and after a few bounces, that shot will fall. Sexton picks up a big road win over Lansing Catholic, 58-48 the final. And Coach Dale, how does it feel to get a little bit of payback tonight?
It was great, man. I mean, these kids play hard. You know, we had a great practice yesterday, and you know, Catholics tough, man. They don't give up, and you know, I was worried for a minute, but our kids hung in there, and we finished the job.
Yeah, over at Charlotte, Tom Fleming and his squad were looking to stay perfect in the white with Portland in town, and we're heading straight to the fourth. Portland trying to mount a comeback. Nice ball movement by the Raiders, and Carter White is the one to put the finishing touches on the possession with his bucket. But tonight was all about the Orioles. Braden Hill with a great jump pass down low to Caleb Hull. The defenders bite on the pump fake, and he converts. Charlotte protects its home floor against Portland, 42-30. Well, once the girls' game over at Hazlitt came to an end, it was the boys' turn to take the court and try to knock off rival Williamston.
Yeah, it's been a slow start to the season for both teams. Hazlitt was still looking for its first win, and Williamston was hoping for its second straight win after dropping its first 3 games this year. The Viking student section showed up with a holiday spirit, especially knowing the Hornets have won 10 straight league titles. And in the first half, Hazlitt on the breakaway. It's going to lead to an Aiden Barnes, who's tossing it up and in for the early Vikings lead. Now Williamston would mount the comeback, largely due to the play of Max McCoon. The junior converts at 2 of his team high 12 points. And a few possessions later, how about 6'5" Hudson Hunt showing off the driving skills, a little hop, skip, and a do for you. The Hornets led by 2 at halftime, but in the third quarter, Hazlitt came out on fire. D'Angelo Fitzpatrick was cooking from behind the arc. This 3 was a part of a 15-0 run for the Vikings. Fitzpatrick had a game-high 13 points. And how about the big fella? Gregory Miles knocks down the 3, his second of the night. Hazlitt takes down Williamston 49-44 for its first win of the year, and it had Chris Smith feeling like this after the game, and here's why.
The way our kids have been working, I just really wanted to have success before we went to the break, because it's tough when you go 2 weeks without playing another game, and I didn't want to be sitting on that all through the holidays. So our kids played really hard tonight. The defensive effort was fantastic, and we finally started knocking down some shots.
We were playing Williamston, our rival, so it was like a big game, and we had to at least beat them this season. On defense, I was telling them, like, you got to lock down, you know, play hard, aggressive defense, and then the offense will come.
What a win for Hazlitt. Sticking in the red, the Mason student section was feeling the holiday spirit. And look, even Santa himself stopped by to see the Bulldogs take on Fowlerville. In the first, the shot down low is no good, but the ball finds the hands of Luke Marlin, who pulls up from the corner for 3 of his 27 points tonight. Gladiators looking to answer. Brendan Ray with the no-look pass to Dylan Weiss, and the big man gets the easy 2 to go to bring the guys in purple within 16. The second half was all Bulldogs, though. Remember this guy, Mr. QB1 himself, Kason Carswell. He'll get the easy lay-in. Mason takes care of business. They cruise past Fowlerville 65-40, the final. And we aren't done here on the Dean Trailways fifth quarter. Who do you think is better at shooting free throws, our own Audrey Dahlgren or Tom Izzo? Well, tweet us, let us know, and then we'll show you when we come back.
Welcome back to the Dean Trailways fifth quarter. The MSU men's basketball team is enjoying some much-needed R&R this week. After playing 11 games in a 34-day stretch, now the Spartans only have 2 games and 19 days to worry about.
Yeah, with a lull in games, they have a bit more downtime, that's for sure. And since the Spartans are shooting nearly 80% from the line as a team right now, we thought it would be fun to do something different this week with Tom Izzo for the MSU Federal Credit Union Coaches Show. He is the free throw guru, so who better to teach us how to properly make one than him? So one of the biggest things, so I'll just
line it up. Yeah, put your foot in the same spot all the time. There's a little hole there where they do this. That's where we put our right foot. And I want to start the ball right about your chest and neck area.
Okay.
And so your rhythm is your knees go up, the ball goes up, and it should go in the hole.
All right. Where do you have the guys then plant their feet on the floor?
Well, I like one a little bit behind the other, kind of like you're doing. Maybe that's a little too far.
Okay.
And about shoulder width apart. That's about pretty good right there. All right.
Okay. We'll try this.
Yep. Keep it about right down a little bit. Okay, now as you go up, the ball goes up. Ho, 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 ho!
One and
done. Dude, one and done. That was pretty good.
Oh, wow, that was
Huh? Look at she even thinks you're coachable.
So tomorrow you can see Izzo from the line to see how good he does,
Yeah, I sat down with Tyson Walker.